Hi ghouls! Welcome back to my channel. Elizabeth here. So please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the button down below to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications when I upload a new video. And thank you so much to all the new followers that have joined the Ghoulish family, because everyone is welcome and I'm so happy, and hugs to everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys some of my 80s, 90s Halloween stuff I had when I was a kid, and I cannot believe it that my parents still had it in their house. Good thing was that I hid it really well in some of my best hiding places at my parents' house, because otherwise I would have never found them. I would have never had them now, and I'm so happy that when I was a kid, I loved hiding some of my most prized possessions. And to me, it was always my Halloween stuff. I loved Halloween since the day I was born. I was like born into this world, a pumpkin. And I love Halloween, everything about Halloween. I love it. So when I remembered that I hid some of my best Halloween stuff that I collected when I was a kid, I had to go look for it, I could show you guys. You ghouls know that I love Halloween, you guys love Halloween, so what better way to show you guys some 80s, 90s nostalgic Halloween stuff I had when I was a kid. And these were probably one of my best stuff I had. Some of these stuff I had them, I got them from McDonald's, I collected them from different stores that they're not around anymore. I even forgot the names of the stores now, but I'm surprised they're in really good condition. I never expected in a million years to still have them today, because when you're a kid you don't even think about, oh, I gotta save this for the future and I might like it when I'm older. So I'm so happy I found some of this stuff, and here I'm going to show you guys today some of the Halloween stuff I had when I was a kid. So first, I found these little pumpkins. I probably got them from a discount store, who knows where I got them from, but it was so long ago. I had these pumpkins, I had them since I was a kid. It says, wow, it still has a year. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right here it says 1980. So these pumpkins are from the 1980s, and I had these when I was a kid, and I'm surprised on how good quality of the Halloween decorations were back then, because I absolutely love it. These are one of my favorite little pumpkins. I use them now to hold paper clips, as you can tell. So I put these in my office, because my office is my Halloween sanctuary. I am trying to decorate it as much as possible, but I love these little pumpkins. They're just plastic little pumpkins from the 1980s, and now I use them to hold my paper clip. These are so cool. I love them, and they're such in good condition. I cannot believe they're from the 80s, from 1980, and they're still this good. Can you believe it? Some of the stuff that I saved since I was a kid, they're all Halloween stuff, of course, but it's majority of them, it's stuff I collected, like Happy Meals, and how my Happy Meals came. So this, I am so surprised this is still in great condition. This is in what my Happy Meals would come in the 80s and 90s. This is what the Happy Meals used to come in. They used to come in these really creative buckets for Halloween, or little small bags, but it was always something better than they have now. Now they only have like cardboard boxes, but back then they used to be so creative in the way they would give out the Happy Meals during Halloween time, and I believe this one has a date on it. Oh yeah, it's right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It says 1986 right there when I got this for my Happy Meals. I was so happy. And they had other ones. They had a ghost. That one glowed in the dark. And then a witch. But I didn't get the ghost. I wish I could have gotten the ghost, because that one was really cool. That one glowed in the dark. But this one, I'm so happy I still have it. This one's from 1986. And then the top comes off. And then it has like breathing holes through there. I don't know for what. And it's just a bucket. And how your Happy Meals would come. And it's so cool because it's reusable. When they would give you your Happy Meals during Halloween, it would be in this, and then you could use the bucket to go trick-or-treating. So right here it has a McDonald's logo and a cute little jack-o'-lantern face. I love it. I love collecting little things like that. I'm so happy that my parents still saved it, and they were still in my favorite hiding places, because imagine, I would just be dreaming about them all the time. And it's crazy how I was thinking about, before I went looking for them, I started thinking in my head, wow, what happened to all my cool Halloween stuff I had when I was a kid? And lucky enough, I remember some of my hiding spots and where I had them. And it's so cool how I still found them, because they bring back so many good memories of Halloween, how it was in the 80s and 90s. It was so cool. Even though I don't remember the 80s, because I was a baby in the 80s, so I more remember the 90s because I grew up in the 90s. But some of these 80s stuff, quality of the stuff back then was so much better when they would give you Happy Meals in restaurants, that you could reuse the buckets, for example. That is so cool. And then these other ones that I collected, lucky enough, I was able to collect 3 of them when I was a kid. And these are other kinds of containers that they would give you your Happy Meals in when you would go to McDonald's during Halloween. So I was lucky enough to still have these, and my mom put them in plastic. But I was so happy when I found them because these were one of my favorites. I remember having them every single Halloween. I would carry them around with me because they all glowed in the dark. I think all of them glowed in the dark, or some of them, but I don't remember. But these 3 bags, I got them from McDonald's as well. Basically your Happy Meal came in this bag. How cool was that? Like, who wouldn't want to get, and it's like durable plastic. I don't know if you could hear it, but hear this. It's like really durable plastic, and I believe this ghost, the rim of it glows in the dark, but it glows in the dark. I believe this one glows in the dark because you can still feel it where it glows. So I got this ghost, and it has a cute little bat in the back, and it has a little patch in the butt. He probably got a hole. He got poked. Scene for scaring people, he got poked. So now he has a patch in the back and said the McDonald's sign here. How cute is this? And then I believe it has the year, oh, right there. It says 1990. So these are exactly right when the 90s started. So how cool are these? I wish they would give out Happy Meals in these stuff again, because even adults would love to collect these. Remembering me as a kid, I wouldn't even care. Oh, they're just bags, who the heck cares, I'll just toss it aside. But when it came to Halloween stuff, this is the only things I collected as a kid because I really loved Halloween. So I got these 3 bags during that time that they were giving out. They all came out during the same time in the 90s. So I have the ghost, and then I have this cute little witch, and it looks like her gloves could probably glow, and the stars. How cute is she? Look at the little pocket she has on her dress with the spider. I love, and these colors just pop on one another. I love the detail. See, the detail work is so awesome in these. And look at the kitty on the hat. How cute is that? And this one is as well, you can see it right there, in the 90s from McDonald's. Man, I wish they would still give out cool stuff like this in the Happy Meals. Wow, memories. This brings back so many good memories. And this one, I believe this one was my favorite. I would carry this one everywhere. I remember carrying my favorite toys, my coloring books. I loved coloring. My coloring books and my colors in this one all the time. And I think this one, only like the patch, because the way I could tell if these glow in the dark is that you could feel the texture on some of the white parts that where they glow. And then the bottom of his shoes glow, but this is Frankenstein. How cute is that? I just love these. I would carry these around just everyday purse. Thank you. And then you can see the detail work in the back. He has a little mice in the back of his pocket. Oh, look at the little mice. They have a bag too that says trick or treat. I love that. I love the little detail work on these. And then this one too, you can see that it says 1990 right there. These are awesome. I so wish they still would give out things like this. I would so buy it. Oh my gosh. These, I am gonna treasure them forever and probably pass it down to my kids if they like Halloween, because I absolutely love these baggies. They're so cute, little baggies, like little miniature tote bags that I could carry everywhere. Yes. And then these other two, I found like little knickknacks in those bags that I just showed you guys, the McDonald's trick or treat bags. I found my other stuff that I was hiding in there, like little Halloween decorations. And how cool are these like little skeleton keychains? Like, I've not seen these around anymore. And I don't know what year they are. I believe they're probably from the 80s, 90s. I don't remember. So I don't know. I have not seen these type of keychains anymore. I've seen the ones that they had a while back at the 99-cent store, but those skeletons were like really big and they were like in fluorescent colors or something. But I think I could tell they're from when I was a kid because of how these little keychains would unlock. I remember back in the days when I was little, all the keychains would unlock like this, I don't see keychains unlocking like this anymore. And look at, They're like the perfect small size. They're not that big, the thing, compared to my hand right now. So they're probably like the size of the palm of my hand. And they're so cute. I can't believe I saved these. I love it. I had good taste as a kid. But look at, I like how their little arms and legs jiggle. I like them, how they jiggle, jiggle. Look at those little skeleton dance. These are so cool. So, I'm gonna try to look to see in my arts and crafts box I have in my parents' house to see if I have any more of these. Because I thought of an idea and these would be such a good idea DIY for you guys. But these are the cutest little skeletons ever that I want to like hang on everything. Wouldn't they be cool as earrings too? Look at that. Oh, I just thought of something. But look at, these would make such cool earrings. But these are so cool. So these are from the 80s, 90s. Don't know what year. If you guys have seen these before and you guys remember, leave a comment down below if you guys know what year these probably came from. But these are so cool. And I had these stashed. I didn't even know I had them. I had them stashed inside those McDonald's trick-or-treat bags. And I was like, oh, I did not know I had, but I'm glad I found them. And then the stuff I had in the bucket was, I loved treasure trolls. As a kid, I loved treasure trolls. But I forgot what year they come out. I know it was somewhere in the 80s, 90s, around there. If you guys remember when the treasure trolls were popular and they came out, leave it in the comments down below. Because I would love to remember exactly what year they came out. Because I know there's all kinds of treasure trolls or trolls that came out during the year. There are some, I know like the cheaper versions did not have the little jewel on the belly button. And then the more like popular ones that were the treasure trolls where it had the jewel in the belly. But I found this one. I remember having this one, these kinds of little trolls that I would put on the top of my pencil. I had all kinds of different colors. But luckily I saved one. But look at the little crazy little hair. And it's crazy how during the time that Dolls Kill came out with that treasure trolls collection that they had, I started remembering, wait a minute, I used to collect treasure trolls. I have trolls at home. So I went looking for them and I never found them. And then when I found some of my Halloween stuff, I said, yeah, I found some of my troll stuff. So I found this little guy. How cute is he? Look at him. Oh, I love his little orange crazy hair. He is perfect for Halloween. So I found natural, and when I was a kid I didn't really wear like big earrings. Not even what I do now. Most of the time I'm just wearing like small studs, and that's what I did when I was a kid. But I remember getting these in a little like treat bag. But I found them, and how cute are these? These are perfect for me now, because I wish I had earrings like this when I saw the collection from Dolls Kill, and they had the troll earrings. I said, oh, I wish I could get those, but they were sold out all the time, so I never got them. And I was so happy when I found these Halloween troll earrings in my stash. I'm like, what? It was just meant for me to find these. I love them, and they're perfect for my aesthetic. Look at, they're Halloween and they have crazy orange hair. Look at how cute they are. I love them, and their earrings. I'm so happy that I found I found a lot of stuff that I had and I didn't even go digging through the boxes in my parents' house. So this is just stuff that I've had like in drawers or sitting in a box in my old room in the closet. And this is so cool how I found some of the coolest pieces I saved since I was a kid. The plus about it is that they were from Halloween, and I love it because that's my favorite holiday. And I was like jumping for joy. I was like, yes, I saved some of my favorite pieces when I was a kid that were from Halloween, because I don't find any of those nowadays. You could probably find them on eBay, but they're probably like a lot of money. So those were all the items that I had since I was a kid, from the 80s, 90s. Some of them, I don't really know what exactly year were some of them. I love how in some of them they still have the year, so I was able to show you Ghouls on what year they were. But those were, when I found them, you have no idea how excited I got. It's so cool in memories that bring back with all the items I found, and it was so amazing. And I loved sharing some of these pieces with you guys, because I know some of these you don't see them nowadays at all, and it's just amazing to see the things that I would use when I was a kid, because most of them, they don't have them out anymore. But I loved how every single one of those items back in the days, they did not compromise the detail work, and everything I feel like it's getting cheaper and cheaper, and the Happy Meals just look the same, but it was so cool. Like I can remember always getting excited during Halloween to go visit McDonald's because they had the coolest containers of how your Happy Meal will come in. So not only would you get a toy, but you also get a container that you could use it as something else to go trick-or-treating, and your Happy Meal will be in it. Those are the things that I wish they still had them nowadays, because how it could be reused for something else instead of just using it once and that is it. But I loved how all the pieces were versatile. As you can tell, I loved the containers and the bags I got from McDonald's when I was a kid, because those were the best memories of me just reusing those bags when I would go trick-or-treating. And now that I'm older, I could use them as bags, or I could use them to store my stuff in there. But I'm definitely gonna take care of them because I love those pieces. Those are one of my nostalgic pieces that I have that I can't believe I have them, but they're my favorites. And then the little keychain skeletons, the detail work on them are amazing. And this Halloween, I'm definitely gonna keep an eye out to see if I find any of those, because I honestly have not found keychains like that, especially with the little keychain that unlocks like that in the detail work, and it's not even heavy. They're really light, and I wish they had small knickknacks like this at the store still, but they don't. The majority of them, they're just cheap looking keychains, and then the skeletons are really big, and they're the fluorescent green. They don't really have that bone detail like the ones I showed you guys right now, but I wish they had little knickknacks like that. In the trolls, it's a cherry on top. I can't believe I found my Halloween troll earrings. I am gonna wear them for Halloween this year. I cannot wait. It's more accessories for me to have during Halloween, and I could wear all year round, especially since I have this jack-o'-lantern sweater that I usually don't know what to pair with, but now I know what to pair it with because I have my troll jack-o'-lantern earrings. Yes! I am so excited to be pairing these with outfits, but I'm definitely gonna be forwarding them in every picture as possible because I love these pieces, and I cannot believe it that I have pieces of when I was a kid, because it's really rare that I find things when I was a kid and they're in really good condition, because most of them, they're all colored on, torn apart, or they're all disaster, and there's no point in keeping them, they're falling apart. But I'm so happy I found them. But it's so cool. They just bring me just very fond memories of Halloween back in the days. And I don't know if you guys remember in the 80s and 90s how everyone's costumes were made out of that plastic type of material that literally if you spilled water you could just wipe it off and nothing would happen. But I remember those costumes were a bit uncomfortable and they would make you sweat like no other. That they have improved the quality of costumes nowadays. Because back in the days, you wouldn't even have a full-on helmet of a costume. I remember the Power Rangers when they came out, the Yellow Ranger. I used to wear the Yellow Ranger, and it was just a mask, a plastic mask with with a rubber band that went around it, and that was your costume with just a onesie of a plastic. But those, I wish I still had those because they bring back so many good memories. And as you can tell, I am obsessed with Halloween. I love Halloween. Everything's Halloween and I can never get enough of it. But I hope you guys enjoyed me sharing some of the stuff I collected as a kid. I cannot believe it that I found them. But these stuff, they're so dear to my heart, and I'm glad to show some of the stuff I had when I was a kid because it's awesome how they used to make things in the 80s and 90s. But thank you for joining me today, Ghouls. I had so much fun sharing some of this Halloween stuff. And if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please hit the button down below to subscribe. Hit the bell to get notifications when I upload a new video. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and comment down below of what other 80s and 90s toys or nostalgic stuff you had as a kid that you remember that brought you joy. And leave it in the comments down below. And I'll see you next time, Ghouls. Bye!